Bakalım yeni bir oyun. Yeni bir macera. Anne sevgisi. Resepsiyonist olduğumu sor. Resepsiyonist bey. Benim odam neresi acaba? Dur oyunu ayarlamadık ya. Oyun adı ne bu? Bakıyorum.
Travelling all this way, enduring this indignity simply to visit a grave. Even if it is my mother's.
That's just Mycroft's nonsense, still rattling around in your head. Try to forget what he said. I have.
I believe it was that this is a performative farce, a feeble excuse to avoid responsibilities, and that there was nothing to be gained from it.
You needed to do this. Enough of the self-pity and doubt. So we're a little late. What of it? We'll retire to the hotel and visit her in the morning. It'll be worth it.
Thank you, John.
And if you want to notify the captain's wife of his indiscretions, I will not stand in your way.
Ah, at last. I'm quite ready to get off this cursed boat.
Come on. We'll go together.
Birisi bakıyorum da kusura bakmayın. Büyüler sana para kazandıramaz. Düşmanları öldürmek yerine tutuklayarak onları yetkilerdi. Bu son adanın en cesur, en güçlü ve en korkunç vatandaşlarına ev sahipliği yapar. Sondan uzak dururuz.
Hey,
Yes, yes.
Sherlock, don't get lost in this huge garden. Follow the sound of my voice.
Welcome to Il Palazzo di Lusso, sir. If you need something, sir,
Welcome
please
to Il
inquire at
Palazzo di
reception.
Lusso, sir. We just need your signature.
Merhaba.
There you are.
Mr. Holmes. Yes, we have room 221 prepared for you. I see it was reserved for 2 people. Would you like a second key?
Oh, no, I think we'll stick together.
Very good. Rooms are upstairs, sir. Welcome to Cordona.
Hurry up,
Hoş
Sherlock. I
bulduk.
want to see our room. I hope there's a balcony with a view.
Odam neredeymiş lan benim? Nerede o?
Your room is upstairs, sir.
221.
Number 221.
Tamam gideriz. Selam gençler. Merhaba. Ya 221
Would you
odanın
like
numara
a
mı?
drink, sir?
221 odanın numara. 221 odun. 221 numaralı oda. Merhaba. ...125... ...124... ...223... ...Konuşsak ayıp olur mu? Çapsak birilerine. Yok. Fes falan da onlarda. 222... ...221... ...merhaba.
I apologize, sir, but your room is not yet ready. Perhaps in the meantime you would like to relax in the
Antredir
foyer.
atlamak isterseniz bu
Tonight, the
akşam
restaurant
restoran
is
bütün
offering a
konuklarınıza
complimentary
hediye
Marlin
var.
ceviche to all our guests.
Tamam.
Let's check what they have on offer. Hey, Sherry, just our luck. Hey, Sherry, just our luck. Hey,
Ben geldim
Sherry,
işte.
just our luck.
Ha.
A medium, John. Haven't we been through this already?
Come on, it's not like we've got anything better to do.
Kim? Medyumu
Excuse me,
mu?
sir, but I believe Mr. Galich is conducting a séance at the moment. Perhaps you'd care to have your portrait drawn while you wait?
Why?
Pardon me?
Why should I sit for a portrait?
Sir, it's art. It doesn't need a why. It is its own justification.
All things require justification, be they objects, systems, or beliefs.
How about art as the lens through which we see the truth of the world?
That's backward. Truth is not subjective and not complicated. It's just the truth. It either is or it isn't. You do not need a lens to see it, just an open mind.
Ha! That seems rather close-minded. Truth, like beauty, is in the eye of the beholder. So tell me, what do you see?
Kendimi.
Mediocrity.
Hangi ara çizdi lan beni?
Come now, Sherry, what did he do to deserve that? The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry. You should grab us some, and I'll find us a table. I'm starving.
O yiyecek bir şey var. Bunları mı alacağız?
Okay, time to
Aldım.
check if John found us a nice table for the evening.
John'a bir şey alamıyoruz mu?
Seafood's not to your taste. Everyone loves Benedict's batch. Our poached eggs with
Orada oturuyor bak.
sauce.
Tamam. Görüşürüz dayı. Merhaba.
Sherry, I'm over here with my new Ursine companion.
Ayı mı?
Cordona's even quieter than I remembered. It's going to be a long evening.
Ah, come now, Sherry. What say we amuse ourselves with a little game?
What were you thinking? Oh, promise me it isn't nonsense. After being cooped up on that boat, I am itching for activity.
No. As you can see, someone left a cane on our table. I simply thought you could identify its owner.
Ah, so it is nonsense. It'll take me a minute, John, at most.
Well then, you can deliver it to him as well.
Abi ben neyi vereceğim?
Deliver it to him. Then what are the staff here for? Aesthetics?
Stubborn, Sherry, too stubborn. You wanted something to do.
Slapping oneself in the face is also something to do. That doesn't make it worthwhile. But all right, let me take a look. The cane is made of ebony, it's worn uncared for, and bears the scars of numerous hits.
Bir şey var.
A crest depicting a bulb of garlic in a meadow.
Sarımsak görünen
Perhaps
arma.
the Fielding family or Meadows. Or Craven, from the Old English name meaning garlic place. The hand grip is a head of a golden Javanese statue, probably stolen from a temple. The dents suggest it has been used as a bludgeon. This cane is an expensive and ostentatious weapon. Its owner must be vain, volatile, and of noble English blood.
Take it with you, Sherry. Let's return it to its owner.
Sahibini nereden bulacağız? Sana sorayım.
Would you like a drink, sir?
All right, I hope you noted down your observations in your casebook. But how are you going to find this nobleman?
The cane itself is not enough. I may have to ask other guests if they saw who was here.
Pardon. Biriyle konuşun diyor. Diğer konuklara burada daha önce kimin oturduğunu sor. Konuklara sorsam bunu sorsam.
Would you like a drink, sir?
Barmen ne işe yarıyor?
Excuse
Merhaba
me, just
ablacığım.
one question.
You're fortunate to ask me because I know that.
Masada 3 kişi oturuyormuş. Bir çift ve eski bir donanma subayı. İnsanlar çiftin nereye gittiğinden emin olmasa da adamın hava almak için ön bahçeye çıktığını görmüşler. Onu bulman gerekiyor.
Well, even with your keen senses, Sherry, I doubt you'll find the cane's owner on your first try.
And would you be confident enough to bet on it, my friend?
Why not?
Aa, ne
Let's see
güzel.
how good you really are.
İrlanda'da öğretmen. Oradan ol öğretmen. Bu nerede öğretmen? Bir tavuk atmış. Ön bahçe nerede? Bu taraftadır herhalde. Sen kimsin dayı? İngiliz şarkıcı. Alkolik. Sokulgan. Abla sen? Örgüsü. Sen değil sen. Arap hekim. Ordonanlı hekim. Sen kraliyet ailesinden olamazsın. Yunan sanatçı. İrlanda fasil. Lan. Sana
Could
soracağım
you
ben
help
ya.
me?
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right
Huh.
man.
Donanma subayı Barroz. Asilzade çiftle birlikte masada oturuyormuş. Erkekler yatçılıktan konuşuyormuş. Kadın ise bastonla oynuyormuş. Bastonu kenara koymuş ve medyumla tanışmaya giderken kocası almayı unutmuş. Artık seans odasına girmek için mükemmel bir mazeret, tamam.
Hey, Sherry, don't we now have the perfect excuse to
Görüşürüz.
visit the seance?
Sen deyim
I'm
misin,
just
cin
going
misin
to
ya?
give the cane to its owner. You will not persuade me to take part in this show.
Medyum odası nerede ama? Kafama göre gidiyorum vallahi ya. Burada durduğuna göre burası.
Come on, if you hurry, perhaps we'll see the ghost.
Sen nesin? Kendi sanki hayalet değil.
This hotel, this island, it's full of thieves. First my cane, now the diamond. Take your hands off me! Do you even know who I am? Hey, boy, that's my cane.
I get that a lot. It's a very common design.
What? No, that's a custom-made.
A joke. A joke. It was left at my table in the restaurant. I thought it deserved to be returned.
Well, I'll be... It is rare to encounter a straight-fingered true penny these days. What a gentleman. But I must ask, how did you know I was the rightful owner?
Linkin ve modaya uygun. Aşağı indirmiyor mu? Lens takmıyor. Sarımsak var işte. Asanın üstünde vardı. Ama adamın elleri niye bu kızarık? Adamla kavga etti ya. Mühür yüzündeki bir bastondaki aniden annemine bakarak bu adamın Avrupa'da dolaşıp parasını ezen canı sıkılmış asi İngiliz Lord Ramon olduğuna emin olabilirim. Kızarmış yüzü alkolik problemleri olduğunu gösteriyor. Fiziksel olarak hala güçlü ve sağlıklı ama birkaç yıla çökecek. Sürekli sarhoş olduğu için öfke problemi var. Mühür yüzündeki ve bastondaki aniden annemine ne olabilirim? Yaşa sok. Bence bu ya.
Simple deduction. Your cane told me everything I needed to know. I was after a strong, middle-aged man with a keen interest in adventure, noble blood, and affection for strong drink. And if one were to go further, one may even be able to extrapolate your name from your heraldic symbol, Lord Craven.
Marvellous. Simply marvellous. That's me, Lord Andrew Craven. You are the real medium. You hear that, Emma? Well, you found my cane. Perhaps you can locate my diamond, too. Yes, you should do it. It will be child's play for you, Mr.
Holmes. And if a child can do it, then I'm sure the local police can suffice.
The police? Why bother? I know this harlequin stole it. The only question is, where is it hidden? Fine. Give me my stick and I'll resolve the
Pardon.
matter myself. This thief almost confessed after a single punch.
I suspect a beating may result in answers of questionable veracity. Fine. I shall spare you and he the trouble if you first answer me this.
Bana elmastan
How does a
bahset.
priceless diamond become the subject of a seance? It is an unusual accoutrement.
Kim koydu onu oraya
Speak to
mesela?
its former owners. My grandfather told us it belonged to a Raja, an Indian king.
So you were summoning long-dead Indian royalty and, pray tell, you were expecting him to converse in English?
To be frank, Mr. Holmes, I don't believe in ghosts. But Emma was fascinated by the idea of meeting a real king, even a dead one.
Well, a crown is a crown. Can you describe the stone itself?
A yellow diamond, not less than 100 carats, and perfectly egg-shaped. There is not another like it.
You insist the medium robbed you during the seance. But what occurred exactly?
Ah! It was a dirty trick. We were sitting here in the dark, chanting and holding hands, as expected. Then something began to appear from the medium, like a cloud or a bubble. The swindler called it ectoplasm.
Ah, yes. Common in the spiritualist trade, and quite the spectacle.
Indeed, perhaps too much. My beloved Emma screamed in horror, and I stood to defend her, attacking that cursed ghost.
How brave.
But my hand hit nothing. The medium jumped away from me, and Emma fainted. I lit the candle, and the diamond was gone.
Stay here, and don't touch anything. I'm going to investigate further.
Don't fret, I'll be keeping a close eye on this thief.
Olmuş tut.
This must be the ectoplasm. Too bad there's not enough for a proper chemical analysis.
Ectoplasm. The ghost was here, Sherry.
Ne diyor toplanamıyor?
There are light traces of rouge on the edge of this wine glass. This brooch is old and cheap, but the moth design has its charms.
Bir şey var ya, odaklamamı istiyor.
This must be the ectoplasm.
Onu yaptık zaten.
Too bad there's not enough for a proper chemical analysis. This must be
Ektozom-
the ectoplasm. Too bad there's
Ektozom-
not enough for a proper
Ektoplazmaya
chemical
odaklanıyor ya.
analysis. Half a glass of Balblair scotch and the remains of a Paul Aranaga cigar. What else does a gentleman need? There are light traces of rouge on the edge of this wine glass.
Odaklansana oğlum şu.
This
No,
must be the ectoplasm. Too bad there's not enough for a proper chemical analysis. The diamond was
Ikiye
placed on the
basacak şimdi
table
olunca.
so that all participants could reach it.
Tamam.
Find the stone, Mr. Holmes, and quickly.
Thank you for helping us resolve the situation, sir.
What happened here?
I don't know. The ghost. I summoned it as usual, but then it all went wrong. The lady screamed and pointed at Lord Craven. And there was a shadow. Such a mystical force. It terrified the lady. And it must have taken the diamond. Who else could have?
Do you feel the presence of any supernatural entities at the moment?
Are you joking, sir? My nose is broken, this maniac wants to kill me, and you're asking about the spirits?
I suppose this can wait. I will investigate, and the culprit will be identified.
But this stubborn brute Lord Craven blames me right now. As if I could do something like that. Perhaps you can reason with him? Please?
Seems like you're ready to delve into your mind palace, Sherry. I'm sure you'll make some good deductions.
İyi sarayı diyor. Aynen biri varmış orada. Niye açmıyor?
It seems there may have been an unexpected visitor outside the window.
I hope it was the ghost of the Raja.
This hefty chair has nearly broken after hitting the wall. Could one man even lift it?
At Cambridge, I was captain of the rugby team. It was no place for weaklings.
Hanımefendiyle konuşabiliyoruz mu?
Pale skin, quickened pulse, unsteady breathing. She's barely conscious. The feebleness of women.
Really, Sherry? Poor thing.
After colliding with the wall, this chair is all but in pieces.
Topu kırılmış.
This looks recent. A shoe with a broken heel will surely leave scratches. All right, John. Do you think a ghost could leave this footprint?
I'm reserving judgment. Use your keen eye to follow the trail.
NG. Görünüşe göre yaşlı adam aklını kaybediyor. Arı kovanlarını yağmalıyor ve arı tükürüyor. Selamünaleyküm dayı. Hizmetçi gördün mü buralarda? Konuşmuyor. Salak ne yapıyor? Ayakkabıları çıkart. Nereye gidiyor? Birinin hareketlerini izlemek için öncelikle ilgili kanıtı. Tamam yaptım zaten onu. Benim gidip hizmetçi bulmam lazım değil mi ya? Ben gidiyorum hizmetçi olacağım. Sen konuşmuyorsun zaten. Dayı sen bir şey biliyor musun? Yok. Hı.
Thank you for helping us resolve the situation, sir.
Kişi tamam. Burada mı meditasyon yapacağım?
Ghost hunting. This case gets more exciting by the minute.
Could you
Hizmetçi
help me?
bulsanıza onu.
Don't take it personally, sir. But I know nothing about this.
Hizmetçi misin?
Can I ask you a question?
Sir, I don't know. Try asking someone else.
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
Can I ask you a question?
I would never refuse a nobleman, but I know nothing, sir.
Do you know anything about this?
I would never deny you, sir, but I know nothing about this.
Such a shame that Inspector Placido vanished. I'd feel much safer with him handling this.
Size 4 with a broken heel. Size 4 with a broken heel. Rose D'Amour. All the maids in the hotel wear this exact shoe.
So, definitely not the ghost of a Raja? Unless... No, what a shame.
Our witness was a nosy maid. Searching the entire hotel could be difficult. Perhaps the other maids can help us find her.
Şimdi soracağım.
Is this familiar to you?
Oh, yes. I can tell you everything, sir.
Yarın iş yerinde günlük ayakkabı giydiği için şeften fırça yediğini söyledi. Şu an kattaki tabloların orada temizlik yapıyordu ya. Tamam. Üst kata çıkıyoruz. Ayakkabı giy. Ha bu. Sen misin o?
Finally, there you
Evet.
are. One would think a maid would be easy to find in this place.
I'm sorry, sir. Do you need more towels?
No, no. You are the maid who saw the ghost in the seance room, yes?
How did you know?
Simple. You changed shoes after breaking a heel while fleeing the scene.
I'm sorry, sir, but if I may ask, who are you?
Yalan
I'm a
söyleyeceğim.
novelist documenting the supernatural and those who witness it. Now, should you take a starring role in the tale, I will need your name.
Oh my. A book? And you want to include me? I'm Lucia. Lucia Saletta.
Something went wrong during the seance, Lucia, but no one will tell me what happened. You would be a valuable interview if you were there.
I was. And I saw everything with my own eyes.
Ne gördün odada?
Describe what happened during the seance.
A lady and two gentlemen were sitting at a table, touching their hands to something. The medium started to whisper and chant, and a ghost appeared.
A ghost? You're confident?
It was unearthly, sir. It grew from the medium's chest, a glowing cloud or a bubble. I pressed closer against the window to see better.
And the lady saw you?
How did you... Yes! She screamed and pointed, so I hurried to escape, and I broke my heel. But I did see the ghost, a sickly, evil thing.
And that's all you can tell me? Did you see any of what happened next?
The medium, Mr. Galici, he was doing something with the ghost. He grabbed at it like he was trying to catch it. And then I ran.
I suppose I should be grateful you endured these horrors for such a long time. All right, I have your account memorized. Good day.
You lied to the poor girl, Sherry. What a tease. She'll dream about being a character of that book.
Surely a pleasant dream is better than no dream at all, John.
Oh, let's get back to the crime scene. I always love seeing you explain simple things to simpletons.
En sonrasına gidiyoruz.
Lady Craven retired to her room to rest. Lord Craven remained here until the staff
Şimdi
reported
metresini
that the
yapıyoruz.
medium was locked in his room.
Bak şimdi. Medium karşıda bence. Evet. Burada kadın var. Burada da medium var. Medium. Aynen. Böyle mi? Aynen böyle işte.
It all began when the lady screamed and pointed at the window. Lord Craven jumped up, ready to face anything, ghost or human. The medium shrank back in dismay. He was not expecting such a reaction and had to quickly hide the ghost. The lady was the only one left touching the diamond, at least until she fainted.
Amazing. It's like you saw it with your own eyes, sir.
Lady nerede?
I forgot that you were here.
Lady gitmiş
I
oğlum.
guess I should discuss all of this with Lady Craven.
The Cravens are upstairs in room 226.
226 numaralı demiş.
If
the lady was touching a diamond, then she would have felt the ghost take it. What do you think it felt like, Sherry? A jellyfish?
126 odalı numara. 226 odalı. Konuşamıyorum niye? 226 numaralı oda. Bunu çözdük. Bu vakayı çözdük biz. Buradayız. Değil mi? Evet. 126 numaralı odaya gidiyoruz. 125. 124. 126 olması lazım.
Lady
Evet.
Craven,
Is this familiar to you?
please, don't get angry, sir. But I know nothing about this, I swear to you. Lady Craven is not who she seems. Remember her behavior in the hall?
Nasıl davranmış ki? Durma dur. Hayır at onu. Evet. Hayır. Lan dinleyemedim ki. Yanlış tuşa bastım ya. Of.
Lady Craven is not who she seems.
Ha gel. Tamam. At. At. At. Bu olabilir. Değilmiş. At. Tamam. Bir daha yapabiliyoruz mu? Dur bakayım.
Lady Craven is not.
Biliyoruz. Güzel. Ne yapacaktım? Alıp bıçak kullanamazmış. Dur tamam. Okey, sorun yok. Tek tek çöze yapacağız.
Lady Craven is not who she seems. Remember her behavior in the hall?
Bu değil. Bu değil. Gözcüymüş. Evet. Ah. Tamam. Hepsine basınca oluyormuş anladım. İki otel personelinin ilk karımın hakkında konuşurken duydum. Bu kadının Lord Craven'in eşi olmayabileceğini konuşuyorlardı. Onların gördüğü kadarıyla o akşam kadın Lord Craven'i sarhoş etmeye çalışırken tetikteymiş. Bu lady'nin balık bıçağı kullanmayı bilmediğini de fark etmişler. Okey. Açın kapıyı bakayım. Yırtık mektuplar. Aa. Ne oldu? Kadın ölmüş mü? Kadın öldürmüşler oğlum.
At last. I didn't do that. I swear. I found her this way.
Well, I did have some questions for her, but it seems I've arrived too late. Now it's a matter for the police.
Mr. Holmes, you said it yourself. They're children. They'll only make things worse. You promised me you would investigate.
Investigate a theft, not a murder. Fear not. I will tell them all I've uncovered.
Please help me. The police will surely accuse me of Emma's death. You are the only one who can find the truth.
Biliyorum.
Fine, but only because it's slightly more interesting than the walls of my room. Tell me what happened.
Look, after you left, I waited in the seance room until the servants locked up Mr. Gallici, the medium.
And was your mistress there too?
Oh, so you know? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Regardless, the staff took Emma to her room. She was still feeling dizzy.
So you didn't follow her. Interesting. Is Mr. Galici still being held, and where did the servants secure him?
He's in room 225, but that pigeon-livered man at the reception desk refused to give me the key.
Well, I will have to visit reception myself then. Perhaps he will listen to reason. Where did you go instead?
To the bar. It had been almost an hour.
I see. And how long did you stay?
I partook of a well-earned whiskey or two before retiring upstairs. Ask anyone there.
Now we arrive at the tragedy at hand. So what transpired after your detour to the bar?
I headed up to my room to find Emma on the bed. I didn't pay her much attention at first. I was still preoccupied with that damned medium. But when I realized she was silent, I drew closer and discovered she was dead. What's more, the diamond lay right there beside her.
Oh, well, that is splendid news.
Splendid? The return of the diamond will be cold comfort if I live out my days in a jail cell. You must help me.
Let me see what I can find.
Barely an hour has passed and you already have yourself a murder mystery, Sherlock. Why am I not surprised?
Oyunun izler
Strangled
var.
with bare hands, judging by the bruises.
Elmas burada. Odaklanmıyoruz mu elimize? Ha, şurada bir şey
This
var.
must be the missing diamond. A tremendous specimen, now forever tainted.
Kolyesi.
Strangled with bare
Yine
hands,
boğaza
judging by
geldik.
the bruises. Everything was tipped out of the bed as if it was searched.
Do you think she stole the stone?
It's certainly possible, but we won't get her confession now.
Well, there is a professional medium right next door.
A remarkably simple lock.
Yani diğer taraftan kolaylıkla açılır diyor.
Why would she conceal all of this?
Bak kelebek var.
This ring looks out of place among the others, and the design is familiar.
Burada bir şey var. Olabilir. Tamam.
Virtus Audacta Sapit. Courage tastes bold. A unique family motto. Several £1,000s, that's quite a fortune. Fard Rouge Calomel Mascara, a real altar of beauty for the travelling temptress.
The mystery deepens. A victim with a checkered past and poor taste.
Yani hizmetçilerin teorisi doğru. Sen bir dur bakayım, şurada bir mektup vardı bir tane, ona bakacağım. Yaptığınız iyi şeyden sonra skandal çıkartmamızı sağlamak ve devamlı karşılamak için sözümü verdiğiniz talimatı hala almadım. Yanlış suçlamalar yüzünden işimi kaybettim, biliyor musunuz? Artık masumiyetim kanıtlanmış olmasına rağmen elim yaralı olduğu için işe dönemiyorum. Beni görmezden gelmeye devam ederseniz mahkemeye başvurmak zorunda kalacağım. Okey. Asaya baktık zaten ona.
Someone was not happy with his post. Someone was not happy with his post. Someone was not happy with his post. Someone was not happy with his post.
Kusaydık. Dur. Ayrıl be.
I am...
C'ye bas. Ha. İyi sarı. Bürünç, bürünç şans. Güve ile güve yüzük. Luca ile Emma'nın aynı güve desenli mücevherleri var. Ortak bir yanları olabilir. Aynen. Gel tekrar. Şunu bağlayamıyoruz mu? Yok. Bunun şu olması lazım işte ya. Kilit kolayca açılabilir. Yok. Evet. Seni kontrol edemeyen dengesiz bir adam diyor. Tamam. Olmaz zaten. Olabilir. Bu da değil. Evet. Hadi yakaladı. Niye kaçmıyor? Bence bu. Böyle bir şey olsa kaçardı oğlum adam. Ama bu olmuş. Kilit kolayca açılabilir. Bunları yaptık mı? Hepsini yaptık. Bunları da yaptık. Okey. Şimdi gel bakayım. Kanıt koy.
Do you recognize this ring?
Should I? It's a third-rate piece if ever I've seen one. I'd never buy something like this.
Did you ever see Miss Emma wearing it?
No. And why should she? I gave her enough jewelry that she could wear a superior ring every day of the week.
Bir şeyle ilgili. Dur. Var mı? Ha, bu.
Get to the point, Mr. Holmes.
Evli misin değil misin? Eşin nerede?
I found these jewels secreted away. Are you familiar with them?
Ah, it cannot be so. That deceptive wagtail. How could she do this?
That sounds like a yes.
These items were supposedly stolen from us during our trip. I must have spent hours reporting it all to the police. And it turns out she had them all along. The trollop. I'd kill her myself were she not dead already.
Hala
Someone was
bakamıyorum
not
ya.
happy with his
Bunda bir şey
pose.
var bence ya. Çoğunlukla yüzük hakkındaki mektup beyefendi. Size soruşturma devam ettirin. Ha. Bunları geçmişteki kesiştiyse Luka Emma'nın hırsızda olan düşkünlüğüne gayet iyi biliyor oluyor. Konuşabiliyor musun
Do
lan?
something about it, Holmes. I did not do it.
Gel bakayım bir daha. Ha. Ha, tamam.
You know that.
Ben gidiyorum adamla konuşmaya. Adam nerede ki? 227 mi de? Demiyordum mu? Yok. Ne
So
konuşmak?
young and so dead. Another mystery to investigate, my friend.
Tamam.
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
Someone was
Şu
not happy with
mektupta
his
bence bir
pose.
şey var ya. Bakayım şimdi. Adaya gitmek istiyorum. Adama nereden niye gidemiyorum? Ya adama. Medyuma. Resepsiyondaymış anahtar. Aa, yemek salonuna geldik. Tamam. Selam.
Give me the key to Luca Galici's room. I need to talk to him about the events of the seance.
I suppose you are an impartial outsider. All right, but please do not give it to Lord Craven. We do not want to see our reputation damaged further.
Tamam hocam.
Good. They still don't know what a nasty surprise awaits upstairs.
Hush. No need to cause another ruckus. The last thing we want is the police to come meddling.
Bence adam öğrendi bunun hırsızlık yapacağını. Onu durdurmak için öldürdü. Selamünaleyküm dayı.
I'm afraid I can wait.
Lady Craven wanted to meet the spirit of the Raja. My conjuration was successful. Perhaps even too successful. I am sure the spirit was the only one who could have taken the diamond. Lord Craven needs to leave me alone.
Do you think the police will believe you?
Of course. I didn't take anything. And spiritual phenomena are beyond their control. Or should I summon the ghost again so they may attempt to handcuff it?
I think I would prefer to begin my investigation in the physical realm.
Gözlem bakayım. Bağlamıyorum kimmiş. Adam attı, tamam. El çabuklu eğitimi var. Tamam. Hırsızlık yapabiliyor. Ama bir yandan da hokkabaz değil ki bu. Medium. Çok makyaj kullanmış. Acaba boğuşurken mi oldu? Veya acaba kadına bir şey yaparken mi oldu? Öteki Lord döverken mi oldu? Yeni yaralar, kan akıyor. Ha, bence bu ya. El çabukluğu var adamın. Yani hokkabazlık yapmamış ki. Medium adam. El çabukluğuyla ne alakası var? Gazcılık ve solgun. Yüzünde ahır bir yumruğun morluğu var. Tamam. Görmelerini saklamak için makyaj kullanıyor. İnce hızlı parmakları yan kesicilikte hünerli birinin parmaklarına benziyor. Bileklerinde taze çizikler ve sıyrıklar var. Medium'dan ziyade suçlu olduğunu düşünüyorum. Parayı da zenginleri kandırarak kazanıyor. Evet,
I have
bence.
shocking news that changes your situation entirely. Oh, no, wait. What am I thinking? The spirits will have told you this already.
I'm not in the necessary state for summoning. The spirits prefer clarity of mind and soul. Please, tell me.
Ne oldu,
Lady Craven
afalladın?
died in the very next room while you were in here. Did you not hear anything?
What? How? In fact, I did hear noises. That Craven is a very loud man, but I never thought he would do that to his wife.
Well, you claim to be a medium. Perhaps you could ask her spirit why.
What? No, it's too dangerous.
Niye?
Oh well, at least I can make the dead talk.
Lan
Those
çiziklerine bas
scratches on
bakayım.
your hands look rather painful. What happened to you?
It was those savage servants. They were so rough bringing me here as if I was trying to escape. When I'm free, I'll demand compensation.
Ya afalladı bak. Direkt şeyler yaptı diyor. Ben yüzükten gireceğim direkt ya.
That's a remarkable pin of yours, Mr. Galici. Does it have any meaning?
The butterfly? It's a reminder of a time in which I was truly happy.
What a coincidence. Lady Craven had a ring with the same design.
A coincidence indeed. I suspect it is a common theme in jewelry.
Biraz araştıralım
Tools
bakalım.
and accessories for masterful prestidigitation.
Or weapons and defenses against visitors from the great beyond.
A familiar substance. It's the ectoplasm that stained the seance table, but this time there's enough for analysis.
Sanırım malikanemizi ziyaret edip bir seans daha gerçekleştirecek vaktim vardır. Hocamla senin aracılığında konuştuğumdan beri hayatım tamamen değişmiş gibi hissediyorum. Onunla tekrar konuşmak için sabırsızlanıyorum. Ziyaretini bekliyorum. Gerçekten medyum da olabilir.
Do you always travel with your books, Mr. Galici?
I do. In my line of work, one needs resources available to help deal with the unpredictable and unworldly.
Tamam, zihin sarayını aç bakayım ben. Evet. Emma canı pahasına savaşırken Luca'nın ellerini çizmiş. Luca'yı niye ite kaka götürüyorlar oğlum? İnanmıyorum ben bu adama ya. Yüz değiştirebiliyoruz mu mesela? Geri gelebiliyoruz mu? Konuşabiliyoruz mu gidip şuna mesela? Şuna bakayım.
Luca Galici, I know you murdered Lady Craven, and I can prove it.
That would be a grand story for the newspapers. But where's your proof? I was locked in here and could not hurt a fly.
Yani.
As for the motive, it's obvious that you deduced that Lady Craven was the real thief. Of course, it helped that this was not your first encounter with Miss Emma.
I am... I don't know
Afaladın.
what you
Kendini ele verdin şu anda.
How on earth can you believe this?
I think the police will easily find the proof when they browse their archives. Your wrists are bloodied, and there's no way a servant's manhandling could cause such an injury. It was Lady Craven as you strangled her.
You are fantasizing, Mr. Holmes.
Niye direkt cevap veremiyorsun?
Yes, the locked room. Good of you to mention it. I inspected the door between the rooms. and the lock on it is piteous. You could open it with a penknife.
So I am now a burglar, as well as a thief and a murderer?
Zaten
It is
hırsızsın
done,
oğlum.
Luca. You will be arrested. Your best strategy now is to confess and hope your reasons were justified.
I
Evet.
don't know how you
Bulduk.
figured it out. But yes, I killed her. I had to. This woman could not get away with ruining my life twice.
Twice?
I knew Emma before she was a lady. I mean, she pretended to be noble back then too. But only so our gang, the Moths, could steal from those snobs. She betrayed us, stole all our money and disappeared, leaving us to rot in jail. I was young. I spent 3 years in that hell.
And tonight she tried to set you up again. Did she recognize you?
She didn't. I came to her afterwards, pleading that she drop this farce, but she laughed in my face. I just remembered my time in the clink, all I suffered while she indulged. And I grabbed her throat.
Murder is murder, Luca.
Yani
You
cinayet
could have told
cinayettir
Lord
ya.
Craven the truth and
Birini
seen
öldürdüysen
Emma's downfall, but you could not
hadi abicim
restrain
hapse
yourself.
hadi.
He would never believe me.
We will never know. Still, perhaps a jury will be more easily swayed. If not, you'll get to see your friends in jail again soon.
We'll meet again, Holmes. I will get you, in this life or the next. Get your hands off me.
He murdered the woman who put him in jail. Should we be worried?
Fear not, John. Unlike Miss Emma, I will see him coming.
That was too much fun, Sherry. I'm buzzing. Buzzing. Wasn't it fun?
A woman died, John. I was too slow to the truth, too hesitant to intervene. How can you...
Oh, lighten up. Those people made their choices. If you swan about with a diamond in your pocket, that's what happens. Wealth is a weakness.
So we must blame those who covet it.
With enough money on the line, Sherlock, a man will do just about anything, even murder. And then we get to solve it.
I suspect you perhaps cannot grasp the true horrors of mortality, John.
Oi, I am aware of my perilous existence, thank you very much.
I must admit, even if the outcome of the adventure was imperfect, there was some pleasure to be had in the puzzle.
Well, Cordona seems more depraved and decadent than we thought. I bet you'll get another chance.
A bet, you say?
Ah, a figure of speech. Just a figure of speech.
Damn. Well, take one last look at the view, then we must be off. It's time to do what we came here for.
Manzara güzelmiş.